part 2 of this series. If you have watched part 1, you will remember one idea that I hoped it has stayed with you. Your home doesn't have a cleaning problem. Your home have a system problem. And that single mindset shift changes everything. And today I'm going to show you exactly how. Not with the expensive storage containers, not with Pinterest perfect houses, and of course not with unrealistic expectations, but with a practical framework that any family can implement. Whether you live in a 1-bedroom apartment, a 3-bedroom duplex, or even a large family house, the principles I'm going to share work because they are based on human behavior, not house size. By the end of this video, you will understand how to create a home where people naturally do the right thing because the environment makes those behavior easy. Over the years, I have come to believe that every organized home follows 6 invisible principles, and I've summarized these principles into what I call the System Home Framework. S.Y.S.T.E.M house framework. The System Home Framework. S stands for simplify. Y stands for your environment teaching. The second S stands for systems replace stress. T stands for teach ownership. E stands for every item has a home. M stands for maintain through daily routines. Let's unpack each one. S, simplify before you organize. One of the biggest mistakes families make is trying to organize too many things. You cannot organize excess. You can only rearrange it. Imagine trying to organize 20 pairs of shoes when your family regularly wears only 8, or storing toys your children haven't touched in 2 years, or even keeping kitchen utensils you even forgot you have. No matter how beautiful your storage box is, cluster will eventually win. Here is an important principle I want to share with you. Every object you own costs you something. It costs you space, it costs you time, it costs you attention, it even costs you maintenance, and of course, it costs you peace. Research in environmental psychology suggests that excessive possession increases load. Simply put, the more the things we manage, the more energy we expend keeping track of it. So before buying another storage basket, ask yourself 3 questions. Do we use this? Do we need this? Will we buy it again today? If your answer is no, perhaps it's time to let it go. And always remember that less stuff requires fewer decisions, and fewer decisions reduce stress. Why? Your environment teaches. Parents often ask me this question: how do I make my children responsible? And my first question is usually this: what is your home teaching your children every day? Children are always learning, not just from what we see, but from what we design. For example, if toys are stored in a shelf your 4-year-old child cannot reach, who has responsibility? Of course, your laundry basket is too heavy for your 7-year-old child to carry. Who owns the laundry? Of course, you. Snacks are stored where children can't access healthy options. Who manages every request? Definitely you. The environment has unintentionally made you the manager of everything. Instead, create an environment that supports independence. Slow enough for school bags, 2 racks children can read, toy bins with picture labels, laundry baskets that are lightweight. Who shares at a child's height? When the environment matches the child's developmental level, responsibility becomes much easier. That children don't just live in your home trains them. S, systems replace stress. Most families operate on memory, and that's exhausting. Who remembers swimming clothes? Who remembers to water the plant? Who remembers birthday? Who remembers groceries? Eventually, one parent becomes the family's external hard drive, and usually it's mom. And when that parent becomes overwhelmed, the entire household feels. But instead, successful families create systems that remember for them. Calendars, visual schedule, family command center, daily planning meeting, shared responsibility chart, checklists, morning routines, evening routines. The goal isn't to remember everything. The goal is to create systems that reduce remembering. Because you know what? Systems don't get tired. People do. Teach ownership, not dependence. This might be the most important principle you will learn today. When parents unknowingly teach dependence, we remind, we rescue, we fix, we complete unfinished tasks, we pack school bag, we search for missing stuff, we carry children's responsibilities long after they are capable. Out of love, become indispensable. But the challenge is this: children become responsible by carrying responsibility, not by watching us carry it. Ownership grows when children experience the relationship between actions and consequences. If homework is not packed after a reminder, allow the child to face the consequence rather than always rescuing. If toys aren't put away, perhaps those toys are not available the next day till the responsibility is completed. Ownership requires consistency, not anger. That's why one of my favorite parenting principles is this: never do consistently for a child the child can consistently learn to do. One sentence has transformed many homes. Every item has a home. This is where organization becomes beautifully simple. Imagine arriving at an airport. Now imagine the baggage system. Every suitcase has a destination. Every destination has a label. Every label has a process. That's exactly how your home should run. If someone asks, where does this belong? There should be one clear answer. Not 3, not 5, not 10. Just 1. This applies to everything. Keys, remote control, charging cables, school shoes, hair brushes, water bottle, lunch boxes, scissors, glue, every damn thing. When objects have permanent home, cleaning becomes returning thing, not deciding where they belong. That's more different. Saves enormous mental energy and maintain through daily routine. Many families spend hours cleaning every Saturday, then spend the next 6 days creating another disaster. Instead, think reading rather than marathon. Small research prevents big cleanup. 10-minute evening family reset. 3-hour weekend cleaning session. Reading creates predictability, and predictability creates peace. Now let's make this practical. I want you to think about your home as 5 systems rather than one building. Every room has a purpose. So every room deserves a system system. The entrance system. Entrance determines whether studies become stressful. Near the entrance, every family should have a shoe area, bag hood, keys, water bottles, umbrella, school items. Nothing should be searching for a place. Morning should be about living, not searching. Then the living room system. The living room is usually a shared family system. That means shared responsibility. Put decorative basket, limit visible toys. Keep charging stations together. Remote controls live in one location. Blankets have a basket. Magazines have one place. At the end of every evening, everyone spends 5 minutes restoring the room. Nobody leaves until the notice I didn't say. Mom restores the room. Everyone does. The kitchen system. The kitchen isn't just where food is prepared. It is where responsibility grows. Children can clear their plate, turn cups, fill water bottles, wipe the table, fold the dishes. Older children can prepare simple breakfast, wash vegetables, help with meal preparation. The goal isn't perfect meals. The goal is capable children. And the bedroom system. Bedrooms, you answer 4 questions. Where do dirty clothes go? Where do clean clothes go? Where do books go? Where do toys go? Every category has one obvious goal. Tidying becomes more easy. A nightly 5-minute bedroom reset for bedtime. Not because perfection matters, but because tomorrow begins tonight. The homework zone. One mistake many parents make is allowing homework to happen everywhere. Today it is on the sofa. Tomorrow it is the dining table. The next day it is on the bed. Instead, create a consistent learning place. Pencils, rulers, chargers, books, calculators, everything needed. Keep it there. Reducing setup time increases the likelihood homework actually gets started. Behavioral science consistently shows that when friction is reduced, desired behaviors come more like. Now I want to talk about teaching children ownership by age. Parents often ask, what can my child actually do? Let me give you a simple guide. Children aged 2 to 5 can put toys away, place dirty clothes in the laundry, wipe small spill, and help set the table. Yes. Children aged 6 to 9 can make their beds, organize school bags. Even my 5-year-old does that. Tot laundries, feed the beds, water plants, and pack simple snacks. Children aged 10 to 12 can wash dishes, prepare simple meals, fold the laundry, organize shared spaces, and manage homework schedule, increase independence. Teenagers should gradually participate in every household responsibility because adulthood isn't something that suddenly begins at 18. It begins through the years of experience. Remember that the goal isn't free labor, the goal is life skill. I want to leave you with one practical strategy that has transformed many families. Every evening, everyone participates, no one supervises, everyone contributes. And when the timer ends, celebrates progress, not perfection. You'll be amazed at what a family can accomplish in 10 focused minutes. More important, children begin seeing themselves as contributors instead of consumers. See that mindset last far beyond childhood. As I wrap up today's session, remember this: an organized home isn't built in a weekend. It's built one habit at a time, one system at a time, one room at a time, one child at a time. Don't try to transform the entire home tomorrow. Choose one room, build one system, and practice it until it becomes automatic. Then move to the next. In part 3 of this series, we are going deep. I will show you the daily, weekly, and monthly rhythm that keep organized home from slipping back into chaos. I will also talk about how to maintain this system during school times, holiday, busy season, and unexpected life events. Because the goal isn't creating a perfect home, it is creating a sustainable one. Today's video was helpful. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share it with another parent who feels overwhelmed by the daily chaos at home. And I love to hear from you in the comment section. If you watched this video to this point, then watch my next video.